These go right through clothing. We always do the demo with clothing on, so to prove to you that they work. Of course, when you do normally wear them, you actually apply them onto the skin. But just for the sake of demonstration, Tu's going to apply the patches. Her pain is apparently on either side of her right knee, and the patella at the top. Okay, so we're just going to sandwich it for now. And you notice, again, we're just putting it on top of her pants. And I'm going to have Tony go ahead and finish the rest of that water. Why the water? Water is a very important conductor of electromagnetic energy. So most of us are dehydrated to begin with, so it's always nice to have a little bit of water. And then we're going to have you stand up for a second, Tony, if you don't mind. Oh, one thing I forgot. Tony, before we patched you, just remember the level of pain, and we'll just use 10 as the gauge. Okay. So it started at a 10, and I want you to tell me about right now what number it is. And just be honest.
I would say, okay, if I go lower, that means it's better. Mm-hmm. How about a 6?
Okay, it went down 40%. What, 10 seconds? You're not paid to do this.
No.
Okay, Vicki didn't give you.
I have been in so much pain for going on 3 months, and it just came.
3 months, and we just sat down with Tony. You guys are all witnesses.
Can she walk? Because she's been limping terribly.
Go ahead and take a few steps for us.
No way, Mama. No way.
Thank you so much, Tony.
No idea.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
The CEO of our company.
Hello, David.
Kim, how are you?
Hey, man, how are you?
This is David Schmidt in the blue shirt.
Hang on 1 second.
Okay.
We're putting up your picture so people can see who you are, okay?
All right, fine.
Yeah, this is the morning session, and we've got a group of probably 50 people here. And we've just done the little demo, and George Chu is here, and he did the presentation. And I would dare say everybody in the room are people that are into alternative medicine. Is that right, guys? Let them hear you. Let them hear you. Yeah, pass this picture around. So your picture's going around. We've got the one on the beach in your bathing suit.
Oh, great.
Yeah. I asked David a couple of questions about the product that I thought you might be interested in. So you're on speakerphone. The floor is yours.
Sure, I would be happy to do that. It's a good question, and it's one that most people do struggle with because, we're accustomed to thinking about if we want to get pain relief, we have to take a drug. If we want to increase our antioxidants for anti-aging, we have to take a vitamin pill. And the phenomena that we're tapping into with LifeWave technology in scientific terms is called photobiomodulation. Now, I know you asked for a 13-year-old explanation, so we'll get a little bit more simplistic than that. But basically, it's this idea that specific frequencies of light, or if you prefer, specific wavelengths of light, can activate specific chemical reactions in the body. And we're all familiar with this principle. We go out in the sun, and the sunlight gives us a tan. So the sunlight is causing the production of melanin, or the sunlight is causing the production of vitamin D. So this is something that we know is true. Even for thousands of years in cultures like India and China, light therapy has been practiced as a means for treating depression and many other illnesses. But it's only really been over the past 10 years in Western society that biochemists and biophysicists have really been able to anchor in and describe this phenomena. And they call it photobiomodulation, but it really just means that we can trigger chemical reactions in the body with specific wavelengths of light. And there are thousands of chemical reactions that occur. So if we want to get pain relief, we just need to know the code that the body works on, and we can tap into it. So what I did was, instead of using a laser or an active light source to generate these specific wavelengths of light, we know that when we see in color. Well, color is specific wavelengths of light. So I designed the patches. They're made of organic crystals, and when they're heated by your body, they'll emit these specific wavelengths of light that can either cause pain relief or cause an elevation in glutathione levels, or elevate melatonin so you can sleep better at night, or even elevate fat burning.
Wow.
Pretty cool. Well, I'll take one more question for the inventor here. Something you're dying to know, especially a new person who's never heard of this before. Yes, Miss Yellow.
Is there anyone that this is dangerous for? Because my husband has severe coronary artery disease, bad. And does this ever affect coumadin levels in people?
Could you repeat it, Kim?
Yeah, the question I think was, is there any way that the patches could be dangerous for anyone? The lady said that, come a little closer, what did you say about your
My
husband?
husband has severe coronary artery
He has
disease.
severe coronary
He has
arteries.
9 stents in his heart.
Okay.
9 stents in his heart,
He's had bypasses.
bypasses.
And does it ever affect the coumadin levels?
Does it ever affect the coumadin levels?
Oh, okay. No, actually, we're through 40 clinical studies now on our products. And so some of the things that we do is we measure for safety. As a matter of fact, we have to go through with all of our studies what's called an institutional review board. And so all of our studies are reviewed, our products are reviewed for safety and efficacy. And in the 8 years that we've been doing clinical research, people have been using the product, and that we've been collecting data from the studies, we haven't seen any adverse side effects. The only thing that you do see, which is not a side effect per se, is a detox reaction. So if you get people that are heavy smokers or heavy drinkers or drug users, and what will happen when they start using the energy patches or glutathione, these toxins will start to kick out of the body, and that could result in headache, fatigue, or nausea. We would, of course, caution that anyone that has a serious health condition should consult with a doctor first. And we do have a medical doctor on staff that can help answer some of these types of questions. But basically, we found our products to be very safe and haven't witnessed any harmful side effects.
Right, and everybody here knows about detox effects, right? Somewhat. Y'all, yeah, this is an educated group. Vic Link, are you there? And Vicki Link is the leader of this local group, David. I just wanted you to meet her over the phone. Vicki Link, this is David Schmidt, the founder and CEO of the company.
Thank you so much. You have no idea how many people are in this room listening to you.
That's great, and thank you, Vicki. And I will look forward to coming up there in person and having a meeting with all of you.
Great. So shall we say thank you very much?
Thanks, David. Yeah.
Yay. Thank you very much. Take a hug from 50 or 60 happy people.
Thank you, Kim. I appreciate the opportunity.
Okay, it's a pleasure. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay.
Wow,
so
that
now-
was wonderful.